On Friday, April 19th, elections were held to decide which students would run ASB next year. La Vista looked at problems with the election and other misunderstandings about ASB. The elections for junior class president and vice president have become runoff elections. ASB teacher Ms. Claypool spoke about why.
The junior class president and vice president, there were 4 candidates, and what the school bylaws say is that you have to have a plurality, which though technically means a person could win by 1. When you have a scenario where 1, 2, or 3 classes don't vote in an election, you don't, like, how can you say, oh, this person has a plurality when they won by 2 votes, when everyone who's ever used the Scantron know that the Scantron machine makes errors, and that if one class, a good example is one class of 26 sophomores didn't vote in the race, then the person who was second, who lost by 2 votes, could have conceivably been the winner had the other class voted.
Many students who win ASB elections often act like leaders before being elected as well. English teacher David Purick talked about his experiences with past ASB.
I have had great respect for some of the integrity of the types of students that have been ASB leaders. I have had students that have become ASB presidents at some level, and often I have noticed in class that they were deserving of leadership in the student body. And so I think it's good to facilitate their growth in leadership, especially when I've noticed that the people that are getting these positions seem to be very deserving.
ASB charges $50 per student for the ASB sticker placed on IDs. Many faculty, parents, and students are confused about what this is used for. Ms. Claypool talked about this as well as other responsibilities of the ASB treasurer.
Anybody who has a school ID that has an ASB marker on it, your parents pay $50 for that ASB marker, you get into sporting events. There's a lot of miscommunication among staff and students about what that money is for, but that money goes to pay every referee of every sport and every event on campus. It's used for freshman orientation. If we give all the new freshmen who come to freshman orientation pizza, it's used for that. Anything that is a school-wide event that isn't being sponsored by someone else, that money is used for.
The incoming ASB leaders have a lot of responsibilities to fill. Current ASB Vice President Rachel Humphrey spoke about her responsibilities.
I was going to the Wednesday school board meetings that are held twice a month, and I represent the students along with Michael Winfrey, who is also a school board member, and we really try to voice the opinions and give adults a sense of what the attitude here at COSTA are to, and our reactions to things that they implement. I also run 4th period ASB, as our president Dylan Shambaugh is in charge of 5th period, and we just make sure all the tasks are getting done. Ms. Claypool's needs are being asked to be completed, and we complete them, and that's about it.
It keeps the kids off the streets, out of gangs.